Disney may be hurting its own bottom line over its ongoing fight with Governor DeSantis in Florida. The company has now apparently delayed plans to relocate 2,000 California employees to its new planned campus in Florida, perhaps due to parental rights law.
Fox News contributor Lara Trump is here to react. Good morning to you, Lara.
Good morning, guys. Great to be with you.
Well, good to have you here. So if they move these jobs from California to Florida, Disney would have saved $570 million in tax breaks. But a former employee, Jim Shull, he tweeted out, this is an example of Disney just sticking it to Ron DeSantis. Does Ron DeSantis or you, a Floridian, or all of your community down there, do y'all really care if they delay these moves?
I mean, Ainsley, it's so funny to think that somehow this is hurting the state of Florida. You're right. I'm a Florida resident, and I'm going to go ahead and on behalf of most Floridians probably say this, and I think a lot of people will agree with it. If you like the way the state of California is run, if you think that their policies are positive and that is the ideology you support, please do not come to the state of Florida. Right. The truth is, actually Disney is the one that is the real loser in this scenario. Obviously, if we get to keep people with liberal ideology out of our state, the state of Florida is run very well thanks to Ron DeSantis and thanks to the conservative values that he holds and he's used to run the state. But you look at the fact that, as you just said there, Disney is going to have to pay these same employees likely more for doing the same job because the cost of living in California is high. They're going to have to pay so much more in taxes by keeping these employees in California. They're the real losers here, not the state of Florida.
You know, Laura, the move was supposed to take 18 months. That's what we've been saying over the last couple of months. Now it's been pushed back, this new campus, to 2026. 4 more years. A Disney spokesperson said the delay in relocation was not related to the DeSantis dispute. Do you believe that?
I mean, you know, they've been so out front and outspoken against Ron DeSantis, Steve. It is kind of hard to believe that. Look, obviously, without being inside Disney, who really knows what the reality of this is? But they're truly only hurting themselves here. And you look at the fact that their stock price is down by about half at Disney. People do not have the same discretionary money as they used to take trips to places like Disney World, theme parks, etc. You know, it looks like it's Disney's in a pretty bad place right now, and maybe they feel like they just need to double down on this feud with Ron DeSantis, which, again, when we go back to the heart of it, none of it makes any sense. None of it is based in truth. You know, what they've been talking about with the parental rights bill. Nonetheless, Florida gets to keep out at least some liberals, and I guess it looks like Disney's going to be paying more money. Tough for them.
Yeah, the time for a media conference could solve some problems, but I guess not. Laura, thanks so much.
Thank you, Laura.